Hello, good afternoon and welcome to Business. My name is Sandra Esenam Apeno. The Controller and Accountant General's Department is training its accountants and various departments and agencies on its new electronic salary payment voucher. The new payment system is meant to address the incidence of what has become known as ghost names in the public sector. Acting Deputy Controller and Accountant General in charge of payroll management, Kwesi Kwenin is optimistic the move will save government a lot of money.
All accountants and heads of departments and agencies across the Ashanti region are undergoing payroll sensitization and electronic salary payment voucher training. It was introduced in response to concerns about the high national wage bill of public servants and government commitment to have a robust, effective and efficient payroll system. The system gives opportunity to see employees due for payment at the end of every month. Acting Deputy Controller in charge of payroll management, Kwesi Kwenin explains.
So with the introduction of the ESPV, we are giving the data back to them that yes, this is what you submitted for us to pay. Go through and validate. Say yes, these people are supposed to be on the payroll. If you see any alien name on the payroll, it is your responsibility to make sure that name is deleted. I don't classify them as ghost names. I classify them as criminals because they are being paid for no work done, and therefore we try to discourage them and we send these things to them to validate and say yes, these people we know them, pay them, these people we don't know them, take them out. You know, these payments are linked to budget, and therefore if you allow aliens to be on your payroll, they are going to eat into your budget and you will have insufficient budget to pay legitimate workers.
Heads of metropolitan, municipal and district assemblies will go through payroll issues and retrain users of the electronic salary payment voucher system. In response to concerns about hacking into the system, the Director of Payroll at the department, Elizabeth Osei, said measures are in place to protect the system.
Some people who are not on some management units, but I mean some MDAs are still on the MDA, but we on MDA's payroll, we give them opportunity.
Banking and finance law firm ENS Africa is urging government to speed up the implementation of the law on cash flow transactions among banks. According to ENS Africa, this law could go a long way to addressing liquidity challenges among banks.
Described in financial terms as netting, such cash flow agreements involve the consolidation of multiple payments, transactions or positions with the aim of creating a single value among banks. Currently, the country's banking sector has no law to regulate this kind of agreement. It is against this backdrop that an executive of ENS Africa, Kwesi Morrison, believes the law, if implemented, could help address banks' insolvency challenges.
It hedges the risk relationship, but all of these netting arrangements cannot be effective unless we have a netting law. If we have a netting law in place that recognizes that when you have entered into netting agreements, those should prevail, then that is when it becomes effective. Under our current laws generally, it is very difficult to come to a conclusion that when you have netting arrangements, it would actually prevail when there is an insolvency. It may be that a liquidator, because of a lot of other powers that the liquidator has, can frustrate your ability to be able to enforce your close-out netting positions.
On his part, executive of the Global Markets Legal at Stanbic Bank, Monwabisi Zukani, explains to Joy Business the focus of this edition of the bank's Financial Market Forum.
It means we as a bank have the ability to, invest more in terms of clients coming in. It means we have more capital to develop the countries that we have exposure to. It means we have the ability to employ more people with more and more investment from international capital markets and more proper legislation. We have the ability to improve our societies.
The latest Stanbic Bank Financial Market Market Forum brought together players in the banking and finance sector.
In just about 15 minutes, the marketplace will be on, and a financial sponsor, I'm talking about Emmanuel Abuaji, is here to give us an update on what to expect on the marketplace. Abuaji, what is on the menu this afternoon?
Well, so this afternoon we're going to go a bit heavy on energy issues, because the energy minister is cautioning the West Africa Gas Pipeline Company not to impose high tariffs. In other words, not to take advantage of the situation that we have now with the challenge with our gas distribution, to impose high tariffs on gas supply.
So we have that and more coming up.
And yes, of course we have.
All right, so please do make a date with Emmanuel Abuaji. We are the financial sponsor at 1 o'clock for the marketplace. My name is Sandra Esenamapenu. Thanks for watching.